Alright, welcome to this Storm the Castle sneak peek. It's doing a kind of a different kind of sneak peek on this episode, and I'm just going to be in creative mode showing off an area that I made in this ocean area. This is going to be the biggest area of the map. It's got 3 wolves in it, which is a twist because every other area is I'm planning to have only 1 wool be in it. And this is just basically a huge ocean place. It's literally the size of the biggest map you can make, which is a huge area, and it's going to have a lot of different islands, and it's going to be the first place on the map where I'm actually giving the player some place to explore and be like a long-term exploration area. So this is the Forest Haven from the Wind Waker. I copied it as best I knew. I played the Wind Waker and like tried to copy things that I saw in the game, and I would like hop from the TV to the computer just changing stuff. That was kind of fun. I might change a bit, like I might put the end stone up there that's supposed to be the wood part of the island and make it move down a bit, because I know that a little more of the tree thing or the pillar is wood. But I'll just go through this for now. And no, it's not peaceful. Okay, so this is what I thought of the Boku Baba. I was thinking of, actually at the end of the episode I'll show a little concept of what I thought I might have put in, but that, you know, went a little crazy and stupid. But yeah, I'll just show that at the end, so look forward to that. Boku Baba, or an attempt at that, which is a plant enemy from the Wind Waker, if you didn't know. And they're scattered along this place. The spawner's right there. And yeah, so even if it's daytime, these pigmen will spawn, by the way. That's why the pigmen and not something like skeletons, because this area doesn't have a roof or anything, so in the daytime it's really bright. And I like this grappling hook thing that I put, and it's just like a chicken hanging there. And you don't have a grappling hook or anything in Minecraft, so you know, you just kind of have to block your way across these grappling hook things. There's another Boku Baba, and there's a little place down there. I'm not going to show any of the loot in this area, because that would just be a spoiler. Let's see if I can make this jump. I know it's possible. Alright, one more try. God. Alright, this time. Wow, did they like make it so you can't jump at the edge of the block anymore? It's weird. I swear. It might be lag. Alright, there, I made it. And then there's another grappling hook. The chicken. And head up here if you want. You don't really have to go swimming, because that would take forever. And then you go inside the Forest Haven, which is where the great Deku Tree is, which is right there. It's got this water thing that goes around. You can just block up if you really wanted to, and not have to swim all the way around like you do in the Wind Waker, in the actual game. And I like this choo-choo spawn. Is that a horse? No, oh come on. A horse spawned in the Forest Haven. Yeah, there's grass in this area, so this is like the first area you can actually have natural spawning animals. And wow, a horse. Those are actually really rare. So here's Great Deku Tree's face. It's kind of really derpy, and I'm not really good at making that kind of stuff, but you can see the choo-choo spawner in there. It's kind of funny. Just magma flops, or creams, or whatever you want to call them. And over here is the Hollow's Forest Potion Shop. It's kind of fun to make this, because I made this cauldron. It drops XP bottles, which makes a blue cloudy pattern that comes out of the top there. And in the game you can see the cauldron actually does have blue fog coming out of it. It's just an actual cauldron on top of it. This is just his Hollow's Forest Potion Shop. It's a pretty neat place in the game and in this area. Stupid horse, you're not supposed to be spawning in here. Hopefully he's not spawned on the actual world. This is a copy of the world. So yeah, I don't have to mind, you know, breaking stuff, because it's not going to be in the actual map if I break stuff. And here's like one of my favorite parts. The plants that you get sucked into in the Wind Waker, and they throw you up, and you fly in the air, and you can advance through the area that way. I think it's cool. It's a jump potion spawner. Gives you like a few seconds of jump, so you just It's basically like a puzzle, almost. You can always block up, which is kind of sad, but, you know, some people would rather block than risk this kind of behavior. It is pretty risky. Like, if you fall from one up there, it's gonna hurt or kill you, so gotta be careful about that. I'm in creative mode, so I don't get fall damage. Ah! Yeah, this jump potion, it gives you really, really short jumps, so you have to time it so that you jump when you get hit by a potion splash. Which is kind of risky, too. You don't want to just jump off without jump. And when you get higher, the jumps get more difficult. But it's always possible without blocking. And then up here is, I don't know if I want to show you this, it's an artifact. I'll just say that's an artifact, and it's got Deku in the name. If you've played the Wind Waker, you know that that's the Deku leaf. But there's no leaf in Minecraft. What else could it be? So yeah, it's a pretty cool artifact loot. It's where the Deku leaf was in the actual game. And I'm not going to show you where the Fleecy mob is, but I will tell you that a Fleecy mob of the, I call this area the Water Waker's Ocean. I assume that copyright in the Wind Waker and all that stuff, so I just named it the Water Waker's Ocean. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to show you of the Forest Haven. The rest is kind of a secret in this area. The Fleecy mob area is, the Fleecy mob area is pretty cool. I wish I could show you, like, the area inside the Fleecy mob. You know what, I'll just pause the recording, go to the Fleecy mob area, and not show you how to get down into it. So here's where the Fleecy mob lives. It's kind of a, you can take the roots as a hint, I guess. But yeah, other than that, I'm not going to show you how to get down in here. You can see there's cave spider spawners. There's in the trunks, I guess. And the thing about these cave spiders is that they have knockback resistance. So even if you hit them, they're not going to get knocked back and then keep coming at you. Which I thought was pretty cool and pretty dangerous. There's cobwebs around here. And then the Fleecy mob's over there. I'm not going to show you the Fleecy mob, because that would be a spoiler. And then there's more Boku Babas, I guess. It's kind of weird to call them that because they're not really Boku Babas at all. And you can see that I really like how I decorated this place with the roots growing down and the mossy cobblestone littered around, and you can see that water droplets are dropping down, which is like, gives the feel of a dank, like nasty, watery depths dungeon. Thought that was really cool, and I tried to make it so that the floor was close enough to the ceiling that you could see the drops coming down, because if you're too far down, the drops don't load or anything, so you can't see them. So yeah, there's a Fleecy mob spawner, but I'm not going to show you what the Fleecy mob is like. So yeah, I guess I'll show you the my first attempt at what a Pokebaba I thought would look like. So this is on my test world, which I use to test kind of unique mobs that I make in MC Edit. So if I need to test like whether or not a mob can do something, I go to this world and just, you know, put it to the test. So this is what I thought I would put as a Boku Baba. You can see it's got a stem of bats and a magma flop, so it can't just move around. And the cave spider, I don't know, it's just kind of there. But what's wrong with this mob is if you kill the magma cream, the bats just fly around, and that's not what I want a plant to do. So that was kind of a scrapped idea. It looks kind of funny though. It's really funny. It's kind of a joke mob at this point. I think I'll just give a little teaser at a boss I made. I thought this boss was really cool, and this is, I guess, your reward for sticking through to the end of this video. Alright, it's probably got a really long spawn delay because you don't want two of these spawning, even though I'll just say that in the next Storm the Castle's what do you call it, sneak peeks, you'll see the area that this type of mob spawns in as the boss of that area. Come on, spawn me one. There we go. Now you can see there's a spawner minecart in there. That spawns those creepers. So as long as this thing is alive and that spawner minecart is there, it'll keep dropping creepers on you while you try to kill the mob. So I thought that was a really unique idea for a mob to put a spawner minecart that spawns creepers in there. So they're basically like homing missiles that this thing drops, kind of just poops them out. But yeah, this is the type of mod that's going to be the boss monster of the next area I'll show you in the sneak peek, in the next sneak peek episode. And I guess that's all I wanted to show you in this sneak peek episode of Storm the Castles. You can see the map is really forming into a really massive, unique map. And you can see these creepers burn to death so that they don't just hang around and swarm you after a while, because that would be really overpowered. And yeah, you can see the full diamond zombie in there. That's just a little hint there. It's probably going to be the Fleecy Mob, or where the Fleecy Mob would be sitting on this type of mob. So anyway, I guess see you next time for the next sneak peek of Storm the Castles. We'll probably upload a few more Borderlands 2 episodes before I release another sneak peek episode. Oh, wow, it dropped it. I don't know why that happens sometimes. I don't know, it might be like the blaze despawning or something. And then everything on top of the blaze just drops down, because that's how stacked mobs work. So yeah, I guess see you tomorrow for Borderlands 2 if you watch that series.